plaintiff, Edward Silva, dated the defendant in 2003. And years later, he started dating her sister. And they are still happily dating today. Edward is suing his ex-girlfriend for storage fees. Defendant Amy Hadfield cannot believe Edward claims he and her sister are happy because she constantly calls Amy crying. Amy claims Edward has cheated on her sister at least 10 times, and she denies owing Edward for anything.
Start with you.
I met Amy, the defendant, in '03. We became good friends, started seeing each other for a little while. And then I met her sister, Teresa, and I kind of liked her. We lost touch a little while later. For about 10 years, I ran into her on Facebook, and she said that Teresa was no longer seeing her husband. And so I went over there to see her, and we've been inseparable ever since. It's been about 4 or 5 years now.
Your sister team.
Right, kind of, sort of, yeah.
I mean, you dated one sister and then the other, not twins.
No.
That's just a fantasy, the twin thing.
Gotcha.
Right? I like to educate the ladies on what guys talk about and claim they're doing. And I had some guy the other day, we were sitting around talking stuff. Yeah, you know, you remember when I was going with Holly Berry? No, you ain't never went with no Holly Berry. No, I don't remember that. So that's what guys do. They drink, liquor, and tell lies to each other.
That's right.
And talk a little sports in between. Go ahead. So you dated one and then you became inseparable with the other sister later.
Right. Yes, sir.
All right. How's it working out?
So far, so good.
Good. And your friendship with the defendant?
It's been up and down, but mostly she's kind of considered her family now. So.
Okay. Good. You want to give me some background or any testimony?
Sure. Ed loves Ed a lot. He's his biggest fan, so he is. Him and her, he's just a cheater, and he cheats on her all the time, and I don't know why he's saying that they're happy. I'm just frazzled right now because they're not happy. It's not so far so good. She's crying all the time. He's a jerk.
About what? What
Him
is she
cheating.
saying he's doing?
Him cheating.
Cheating? Mm-hmm. How many times?
I have no idea. He lives with his
you
sugar
caught
mama.
him? How many times you caught him? 3, 4, 5?
10.
Couple.
Couple times 3? That's 6. Go ahead, ma'am. You try to mess up her relationship because you lost the man to her.
Yeah, totally. He's a great catch. I'm sad about it.
So beyond that, it hasn't caused any schism between you and your sister?
No, except for that he promised to never hurt my sister when he started dating her. I regrettably helped him.
Hooked them up, right.
Right, and encouraged her to go out with him. And he said he would never hurt her, and that's all he's ever done, really.
Okay. And tell me why you're suing the sister of your girlfriend.
She was being evicted out of the apartments, and she needed.
Was he getting evicted? Was he getting evicted?
Okay. Well, she was moving out of her apartments, and she needed a place to put her stuff, and she asked me, could I get her storage?
When was that?
So I want to say 2013, somewhere around 2013.
Uh-huh.
And so I said, yeah, sure, it's not a problem. You make the payments, and I'll go ahead and cover for you. So I did. And it's gone on it's 2018 now, and I'm still paying on it.
Did she pay any?
No.
So why did you keep paying for 5 years?
Well, because a lot of it's her mother's heirlooms, and her urn is in there with her ashes, and so.
Just go in there and get that.
Well, another thing is, I don't know, I'm a nice guy, and my ex-wife let mine go get auctioned off without telling me, and I had all my personal photographs in there for my whole life, and that stuff can't be replaced. And so I wouldn't wish that on anybody, so,
That's why I say you should have just went in there and got that. All right. And when you were having discussions with her over the 5-year period, what was she saying?
She, when I'd see her, she'd say, I got some things going on, I'll get you some money. And I said, okay, cool, no.
Last time you spoke with her about it, when was it and what did she say?
I don't remember exactly what it was, and she just said, yeah.
You remember when? What year?
Oh, it was probably, I don't know, 8 months ago or maybe.
Okay. And she said, yeah, as if, okay, I'll pay you.
Right.
Ma'am?
We never had a conversation, ever had a conversation about, can you do this and I'll do this? We didn't have an agreement. He was trying to look good in front of my sister. It was the first time they really hung out. And they did help me move out of my apartment. I got out of my lease and moved out, so I moved out of my apartment. He got me a storage.
What was the agreement on the storage?
There was no discussion about it.
And who did you expect to pay for the storage?
I mean, I didn't really think about it. I just wanted to get away
Over
from it.
5 years, you didn't think about it?
I just, he just said he's a nice guy. Just give me a gift.
No, he said he's
He did
been
say he's a
asking
nice
for
guy.
his money, but he's also said he's been asking for his money. Are you high today, ma'am?
Am I high?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
You act as if you're on drugs.
I was on Klonopin to fly here.
Pardon me?
Klonopin to fly here. It's anxiety medicine.
Okay, but because you keep doing that and acting as if you're sleepy and that.
I was on
you're
Klonopin
gonna-
to fly here.
Like you're gonna nod out, and that's what people on opioids do.
Yeah, I don't take
So,
those.
okay. You keep doing that. I don't know if you know that. You keep, while you talk to me, like you're falling asleep. Okay. And for the 5 years, you expected him to continue paying, or you hadn't thought about it? Because my question was, who did you expect to pay for it? You say, I haven't thought about it. So that's why I say you haven't thought about it in 5 years, about who should pay for your things?
Not really.
Okay, well, he has.
feel like it was a
He's
gift.
asked for his money, and you've had no defense to paying him
Here's
other than you
receipts, sir.
believe he should pay it. And even if you believe he should have paid it by way of a gift, when he asked for his money, that is the time you should have known that he wasn't paying for it, and the remainder of the time it wasn't going to be a gift. Certainly no one's paying your bill for 5 years. If you had said
did?
3 months, I know he did, and that's why he's suing you to get it back. And he has won. $5,000 is your judgment. She has admitted she don't know what the deal was. So judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. $5,000 is your judgment.
She was just being protective of me.
You look pretty.
So do you.
Thank you.